Hey everybody, this is Daniel Cothran again. This is In Your Defense. Um, Came to make this video because the need for it seems to be pretty important. Today's video is going to be about reaction time with um, while driving. Everybody knows that, or at least most everyone knows that it's illegal to text and drive. And most everybody understands that it's a good reason for it. It's a distraction. When you're driving, it distracts you and it could cost the lives of people around you because you could wreck. But what other people don't understand is the scientific knowledge behind it, or the mathematical one, really. Um, so I thought I'd make this video to break it down. And I got my notes over here, so if you see me staring over to the side, it's just because I wanted to make sure that I have the information ready for me to share with you. So, anyways, let's start with this. I'm going to try to make this as simple as possible since it is a mathematical thing. So, let's start with this. If the average time for a blink of an eye is 1/10 of a second, and you're traveling at 60 mile an hour, the distance that you have traveled while you blinked is 8.8 feet. 8.8 feet times 10, which would mean that it's a second has passed, a full second, will be 88 feet. The average um, uh, single story house, or a story in a house, would be 10 feet. So the distance of 88 feet is almost this. If you just visualize this, if you took a 9-story building and laid it over, within 1 second of you looking off to read a text, you have traveled the length of a 9-story building laid over on the side. Now, if the math is correct, that would mean that for every second you looked away, you went 88 feet. But if the average text message you read is 5 seconds long, then that would mean that you would have traveled 440 feet within 5 seconds. 5 seconds is equal to 146.67 yards. So if 5 seconds is basically a football field and a half, then you have traveled, if you just visualize this, the length of a football field plus the half of another one without even seeing what's ahead of you. Now, imagine within that distance and that short period of time, anything can happen on the road. Something could pop out in front of you, and you will not notice it in time because the average reaction time of a person is 3 seconds. So if the average reaction time is 3 seconds, then I mean that's pretty close to the 440 feet. I don't know the math of the 3, so it's just 88 feet times 3. Do the math on that. If the average reaction time, that means you have to for the reaction time, you have to process, oh my gosh, this happened. Okay, so there's the shock factor. Then your brain says, what do I do? Then you have to think about what to do. And then your brain tells the rest of your body to do that. That's the 3 seconds it takes to respond, to react to anything, generally. Um, that's kind of the reason behind why SWAT teams use flashbangs, military use flashbangs. It gives you that reaction time. They react to the flashbang while you come in and clear the building, right? So if 5 seconds is the length of 146.67 yards, 10 seconds would be double that, which would be 88 or 880 feet, or 293.34 yards. Now, if you're traveling at 60 miles per hour and you blink for 1 minute, okay, when I say blink, I'm referring to you taking your eyes off the road. For one entire minute, I don't know anybody who actually does that. I don't know anybody who actually does that, but just imagine um, if you did take your eyes off the road for one whole minute, you would be traveling without even looking at the road 1 whole mile. Again, this is In Your Defense with Daniel Cothran, reminding you to be safe out there. Have a good day.